today on Transformation with Pastor Anny Ikebudu.
Share glory to Jesus. All right, Genesis chapter 1, verse 27 and 28. All right, we are still talking about how to 5x our businesses, right? All right, Genesis chapter what? I can't hear you. Chapter 1, okay, because of time, verse 28. Let's read. 1, 2, 3, go. And God blessed them and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing that moveth upon the face of the earth. So, for emphasis, and God blessed them, and God said what? Be fruitful and multiply. The Message Bible said, and God blessed them and said, produce. Produce. That's fruitfulness. Because oftentimes, African man and the religious man, once he hears be fruitful, his mind is limited to having babies. That's why we have babies everywhere that we can't train. But the word used there is produce. Then multiply means reproduce. It means multiply what you are producing. Is it okay? And you know, we have been talking about how to 5x our businesses, our sales. So today, I want to stay on how to 5x your sales. Is it okay? Last Sunday, we spoke about networking as a means of 5xing your business. All right? Today, I want to talk about sales, how to 5x your sales. Praise God. So it is actually impossible to do the things we're saying and remain the same. Let me say it again. It is impossible for you to remain the same after applying some of the things we're sharing. Which means if you apply it, your results are sure. Is it okay? Quickly. This morning, I want to just begin a discussion on how to 5x. 5x means to times your sales 5 times. Is it okay? Because that's what we want to achieve this year. Remember, this year we said we want a 5-year result in 1 year, right? And to do that, we must work like a 5 years work in 1 year. All right? Quickly. So to 5x your sales, you will need more than prayer. Prayer is good. Don't get me wrong. But you actually need more than what? Prayer. You will need smart strategies. Very smart strategies. Very, very smart strategies. You will need very smart strategies, and you will also need aggressive execution. Very aggressive execution. Very, very aggressive execution. You must execute your strategies and your plans aggressively. It is one thing to have plans, and yet it's another thing to execute those plans. So if you want results, you must have what? Smart strategies. And secondly, you must what? Execute those strategies aggressively. 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 Okay, quickly. So what are the strategies? Number 1, you must improve what you're offering. You must improve your offer. You must improve your offer. If you have been a student of this class for a while, you know what we call the sales funnel. What's a sales funnel? Now, for those of you that are still new, I'll just run through it briefly. And maybe before this May is over, we'll do a masterclass on sales. What's a sales funnel? How many of you know what a funnel is? A funnel. A funnel is shaped like this, right? Do you get? It's shaped what? Like this. So, the mouth of the funnel is wider than the exit, right? I can't hear you, right? So it means that for your sales to be effective, you need to open it up. You need to open it up. And as you know, there are 3 major parts of a sales funnel. The first part of a sales funnel is the bait. That thing you throw out on social media, that thing you say, all right, that attracts people's attention. Is the bait. B-A-I-T. That thing you say. How many of you know about Goku cleanser? What bait do they throw out all the time? On antagonisi, on antagonoku, on a. And as they are mentioning those cases, people who have those problems, they are responding. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? So a bait is that thing you throw out. For instance, you meet a businessman and you tell a businessman, I can do something for you that will increase your sales times 10. Won't he pay attention? I can't hear you. Won't he pay attention? He will pay attention. Or you meet a young girl who is believing God for marriage. You say, I can pray, I can do something for you, and in 3 months you get married. Won't she pay attention? It's a bait. It's a bait. Or you tell Pastor Anny, I can give you 100 million naira for your business. I'll follow immediately. It's a bait. All right. So a bait is that thing you hear that attracts attention. So you throw it out. So that's the first part of the funnel. Now, when they enter the funnel, some of them will jump in and jump out. But why they will remain in the funnel is your story. You throw out a bait and you bring in the stories. You see it all the time. All those people that tell you, for instance, the one that's very popular, are you a 2-minute man? It's a bait. Do you see it on social media? Very powerful sales funnel. Are you a 2-minute man? It's a bait. And every man that has 2 minutes problem will click. And they click in secret. Those comments are cleaning out, if you don't know. And once you click, what happens? They will start to bring you to a platform where they can tell you stories, testimonies. Do you get? They'll tell you stories. Then, I don't want to spend time on that because it is in that story part that you arouse people's interest, that you convince them that this can solve their problem. Then the last part of a sales funnel is the offer. I didn't come to teach sales funnel today. Well, I just mentioned because I can't just talk about offer without talking about bait, story, and offer. The offer is the place where you tell them, you convince them to buy now. Where you make them believe that if they don't buy now, they will lose out. That's where you throw in your bargains. Buy now and get it for this price, and there's a timeline. In the next 30 days, the price changes. That's why you tell them there's limited stock. How many of you see those sites? Every time they only have 2 pieces, 2 items remaining. 2 items remaining. 2 items. If you come back to that site in the next 1 month, there's still 2 items remaining. Why are they doing that? To create a sense of what? Urgency. So, for you to increase your sales, you must work on your offer. You must make your offer very irresistible. Very, very irresistible. So your offer, let me ask you, is it, I may have this thing, or I may have it. Maybe I need it, maybe I don't need it. Or is your offer a must-have? Remember, marketing is simply identifying a problem, highlighting the problem, yeah? Profiling solution for the problem, yeah? And telling them where to get solution for the problem, which is your product. So, when you have done that very well, at the offer stage now, you made them believe, that's your job there, to make them believe that if I don't get it now, I will miss out. I will miss out. So if your offer does not sound like a must-have, you will suffer in sales. You will suffer in sales. If your offer does not sound like a must-have, you will suffer in sales. Because People find it difficult to part with their money. The only time they will part with their money is that if they believe that they are getting a bargain. They are getting a bargain. That what they are getting will be much more than what they are paying for is much more than what they are getting. So, if what you're offering does not sound like, Kai, if you don't get it now, you miss out. You will struggle. Because many things are calling for people's money. Praise God. So, how do you also improve your offer? You must minimize and reverse risk. Minimize and reverse risk. At that offer price, that's where you start to tell them that they have nothing to lose. That even if they buy and they don't like it, they get their money back guaranteed. That their money back guarantee is guaranteed. So one time I did a sales funnel and I called it 7 real reasons why you are broke. And I did the normal things. In 7 days, I had 20,000 leads. But only 3,000 came to the payment portal. But at the payment portal of 2,000, they declined because I had not mastered this. I had not allayed their fears. Because there, I just put credit, you have to use your card to pay, to purchase. And those days in Nigeria, people were afraid of using their cards because scammers are everywhere. So imagine if I had done it very well and I allayed their fears, or maybe I use a USD or USSD code. That's money coming in every day. Am I making sense now? So when you are selling, at your offer, you must reverse risk. Guy, you have nothing to lose. Even if you pay, that's why abroad you have 28 days time limit to return what you bought that you don't like. It's intentional. But a bad man, if you buy, you don't buy. Even if you buy now and come back after 1 hour and say, sorry, I need come back next week. So anytime somebody refuses to pay, the person is weighing the risk. He's weighing the risk. Am I about to be cheated? Am I getting real value? That's why it is your job to reverse and allay this risk. Allay their fears. Allay their fears. One more time, write this down. Many people don't buy because they are afraid of losing their money. They are afraid. They may give you any other excuse, any other reason. But the main reason is that they are afraid of being cheated, of buying the wrong stuff, of getting home and what they're seeing is what they call in Nigeria what I got against what I ordered. So what you order oftentimes is not what you get. That's why people don't buy. But if you let them know that if you buy and what you bought is not what you like, you return it and you get your money fully paid back to you. 2, create scarcity. Create what? Scarcity. Create scarcity. Don't tell people, I have 1 container load of this white material, they will not buy it. And even if they need it, they say, okay, it's still remaining. It is still what? Remaining. I remember those days when we started marketing plots. Instead, we say we have 100 plots to sell. Once you say you have 100 plots to sell, what I telling people, you can take your time. So I mustn't buy it now. I can take my time. But if you tell people, limited stock available, limited, who enter your warehouse? What's the difference between chippings and granite? You know the granite that they used to do the floor, tile your floor of palaces? Do you know that granite and chippings are made from the same material? The same material. They're all granite. That chippings is called granite. Huh? It's not the size. They just broke down one into smaller pieces and they call it chippings. There are 2 major differences in value. Number 1, Cheapest are everywhere because the processing is cheap. But granite is limited. This is basic law of demand and what? Supply. Basic what? Principle of what? Demand and what? Supply. What does it say? When supply is high, demand will be low. This is basic law. When supply is limited, demand will be high. It's a basic law. So why are you killing your sales by telling people, I have it, I have 1,000 plus, I have 2,000 plus? No, nobody does that. Limited plots available. So you make clothes, you have a lace you want to sell. And you advertise this lace and say, this lace, I have only 100 yards. Special lace. Your customers will kill themselves struggling. They will even pay in advance. Because they want something that is exotic, something that is not available everywhere. Unless you are selling fast-moving commodities. If you are selling fast-moving commodities like biscuits, granules, juice, tell the people that supply day. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? That's why sometimes you see tellers during season say, if you don't place your order between this time, we're not taking orders again. What are they trying to do? They are creating a sense of scarcity and what? Urgency. Am I making sense? So, create scarcity, create urgency. That's why you see many offers. They tell you, oh, okay, for instance, what we're doing right now, the Praise Gardens, the price is, we say the price is, pre-launch price is 10 million for the plot of land. In 30 days, when we launch the estate, the price will be 13 million. So, what are we trying to do now? We're creating a sense of what? Urgency and a heightened sense of return on investment. So if I buy now, in 20-something days, I'll earn an extra 3 million on my investment. Am I making sense now? So you can actually buy it now and sell it end of next month for 13 million. So you have already made 30% on your investment. But there must be a sense of urgency. Any offer that doesn't have a timeline is not an offer. It's a gist. What I say, any offer that doesn't have a timeline is not an offer, it's a gist. You're gisting. So for instance now, Mommy Bliss put on her shop. Because of Easter, because of what Jesus has done for me, I have a 5% discount on everything in this shop. And offer lasts till 30th of May. So, sardine. You just write that. Sardine before. You write 1,000. But from now, it's 950 naira. You just use red pen to cancel the 1,000. It will amaze you. It will amaze you how it will increase your sales. It will amaze you. It will amaze you. People love offers. People love bargains. People like to buy two, get one free. Huh? Is he okay? They love it. I love it. I bought Bogoff. Buy one. MTN started it. Buy one, get one free. There's a season in Nigeria some years ago when MBL used to do it. Buy 2 bottles of Star and get the third one free. So people that used to drink 1 bottle, they increased to drinking 2 bottles. And they now even 10x their capacity by giving them an extra bottle. So within that 30 days period, people's capacity to consume Star increased. And once you increase on that level, you remain there. One more time, remember, people don't buy because of rational decision. People buy because of emotional decisions. Many people buy because of emotional decisions. That's why somebody can buy a Louis Vuitton bag for $5,000 and not buy the copy of the Louis Vuitton for 1,000 naira. Why? Because Louis Vuitton has passed their message to you that you now believe that I'm not just carrying a bag, I'm carrying influence. I'm carrying status. After all, the $5,000 bag and the 10,000 naira bag carry the same thing. Your phone, your money, your makeup kit. And they look alike. But because they have sold something to you, and in your emotions you have believed it, until recently we started saying, with these trade tariffs, those people that make all those designer bags for brands like Louis Vuitton, like Gucci, from China, they started talking. We're the ones who make these things, and started showing them. So all of a sudden, people now found out that there's nothing even special about the $5,000 bags they are carrying. But they'll still buy it, though. And they'll still say, my own no original Louis Vuitton, they wear fake, so what? One more time, people, if you get this, you'll be set. People most times don't buy because of intellectual decisions. The emotions, your emotions are stronger than your intellect. Your emotions. That's why a medical doctor that knows about the dangers of cigarette smoking will still be smoking. So in your offer, make sure, as you increase it, make sure you appeal to people's emotions. That's why I say set a clear transformation goal or set a clear transformational promise. When you buy this is what happened to you. When you use this is what will happen to you. Huh? When you drink this my juice for every morning for 7 days, this is what happened to your body. Set a clear transformation promise. If you buy this lace and wear it and go to an occasion, no other woman there will wear it. Because this is the real Odogwu lace. Achalugo lace. Adoma lace. Am I making sense? So what is it about what you are doing that makes it a must-have? If there's nothing there, that's why you're struggling. That's why you're struggling. That's why you are struggling. A must-have. Praise God. Finally, price smart. Price smart. There are some people, if the property is cheap, they will not buy. But there are some people that they will only buy if it's cheap. So price smart simply means knowing who your customers are. And setting a smart price that will meet them where they are. If you don't know your customers, who they are is not just knowing their names, it's knowing their demographics, their earning capacity, their education, their exposure, and as we say it here, their DNA, their desires, needs, and what aspiration. If you don't know it, you can't fix your price effectively. Praise God. All right, number 2 thing I want to talk about today about multiplying your sales is multiply your leads funnel. Multiply your leads. How many people are you planning to hear about what you're doing? When many people hear about what you're doing, you have more chances of sales, right? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Ndị buys no wale ka eji ele nwampi. Wale ka eji ele nwampi. They said it is when you take a goat around the market, you increase your chances of selling it. If you carry your goat and stand in one place, buy goat, only the people who come around that area will see the goat. But if you stay here, you go to another place, stay here, understand? You move it around, many more people will see it. And it increases your chances of sales. Some of you, the reason why you're not yet married is because your market is too small. It must be Ohafia. It must be Isialangwa. I'm an Anambra girl. Anambra, they only marry Anambra. Your market is small. So you must increase the scope of your leads. You must. That's why you must advertise. Get a good bait. Fashion a good story. End it with a good offer. And that offer must have a call to action. Sorry, I'll get to that later. And advertise it. Advertise it. Advertise it. Advert is not just, for instance, hey, buy this land. Oh. No, that's not advert. What is the bait? What is the bait? What is the bait? What is that thing that will attract me? What's the story? How do you now enter my emotions to start to convince me emotionally to buy? What testimonies are you sharing? Then finally, what's the offer? What is it about this thing you are saying now that will make me want to buy now? And if I don't buy now, I miss out. And what is the CTA? There must be a call to action. Click now. Buy now. Click now. So you must multiply your lead. You must advertise. We can say this enough. You must advertise. You must advertise. If you don't advertise, it's like someone who is holding a beautifully baked cake in a dark room. And you say, oh, my cake is beautiful. But you are in a dark room. I can't see it. I can't see it. It's all go cleanser. They go from street to street, street to street. What of that toothpaste, tooth powder? Agnes Wamma. Agnes. He's building a hotel there now from Agnes Wamma. But they enter every village, every nook and cranny. They are making noise. But today, social media enables you to touch everywhere without going there. I go to places and I'm amazed that people that know me there. Social media. Places, remote places. Pastor, you are Pastor Anny. I said, no, I'm not. Say, you are Pastor Anny. I said, okay. I know you. I follow you. One day I went somewhere out of town to buy. I was making a purchase. And I saw a lady. She had 4 children. So the lady was in front of me, buying before me. So I just said to the children, hello, baby. How are you? Hello. We were just gisting. The mother just said, I know this voice. I know this voice. You are Pastor Anny. I said, no, I'm not Pastor Anny. Say, I know this voice. I cannot miss this voice. I follow you on social media. I know this. I heard your testimony. He said, Pastor Anny, I need a baby. Pray now. In a restaurant. Pray now. I need a baby. Say, I need a baby boy. Will I tell her tomorrow I will pray for you? I came to buy rice. I ended up praying. And God answered. See, if you're not advertising, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. And what you do on your page, that's not advert. That's not advert. That's just telling your brothers and your sisters. Do you know that Facebook is so wicked, eh? If you put picture where you are dancing, hey, Facebook will show it to all your friends. They will show it to all your friends and even other people. But put a post about your business, only 25% of your friends will see it. Facebook will not show it to them because they know you want to make money. I want to make money without them. They want their own share. They want their own share. So, since they like dancing, you can be dancing and be talking. Because computer gets sense, human being gets sense too. You can be dancing and on your shirt, you are changing your slides. But they want you to advertise. So don't say, I put on my post. 75% of your friends did not see that your business post. Facebook wants you to pay them. Why don't you pay them? Why don't you do 5,000 naira every week, 10,000 naira every week for your business? It will go far. Consistently. Our prayer will do today. I say, nobody responded. No, keep doing it. Statistics shows that on social media, before people will click on your advert, they will have seen it 8 times. Unless your bait is so crazy. Unless your bait is so irresistible that they can click on it the first time they saw it. So you did it this week, you say, okay, that's it. No. Next week you continue. Do it. Deny yourself of eating meat or chicken with your rice. Use the money for the chicken to pay Facebook. Very soon, you can buy poultry farms. That wig you are planning to buy, don't buy it. That shoe you are planning to, don't buy it. Budget that money for social media adverts. But make sure that you know how to advertise. Or use experts to advertise. The days of people entering a shop and buying, they are over. Maybe people are making purchases without seeing anybody. Multiply your leads. Paid adverts on Facebook, on Google. Learn how to do Google ads. Or look for people who can do Google ads. And it depends on what you're selling. There are some things that can go on Google ads. And I will give you a return. So basically, you have to know where your customers are. Are they on Instagram? Are they on Facebook? Most times, Facebook is just noise, though. But they make sales there. But major sales are done if you are doing leisure, fashionable things. It's on Instagram. If you're talking about land and other things, maybe Twitter. But to be sure, do it everywhere. Huh? Cast your seed upon many waters. TikTok. Now they advertise on TikTok. And TikTok grows people very fast. I'm sure you know that. Huh? On TikTok, I hit 40-something thousand within a space of weeks. It's fast. Partnership. Partner with people that will advertise your product. Partner with people that will advertise your product. If you are an airline ticketing office, partner with a seller of travel bags. If you're a DJ, partner with event planners. If you're a photographer, partner with event planners. Find someone to partner with. And also, look for people that will, what is called content marketing. Look for influencers that will create content for you, that will market you. It will amaze you. Then finally, because of time, encourage and motivate your customers to refer you to their friends. Encourage and motivate your customers to refer you to their friends. Encourage and motivate your customers to what? Refer you to their friends. When someone buys from you, and it's not your customer, create a system that enables you to offer the person something. For instance, if you buy land from me, assuming, and I tell you, okay, thank you for buying, but if you bring your friend, you will get so percentage from every sale I make through you. So I'm encouraging the person now to do what? And I said, the only thing you need to do is just to connect us, nothing else. After a sale, don't say bye-bye. After someone buys from you, don't ever say bye-bye. Collect data. Continue the conversation. It's called upselling. It's called cross-selling. If they buy material from you, if they buy dress from you, tell them about the shoe and the accessories. Tell them about what? The shoes and accessories that will match it. If someone buys land from you and wants to build, tell them about the builder that can build for them. Or tell them about the registration process that you can register for them. Upsell. Keep your customers close. Don't allow them to go. It is very difficult. It is more difficult to get a customer. So once you get one, it is cheaper to get your customer to keep buying from you and referring their friends to you than getting a new customer. If you have not gotten to the point where your customer is bringing their friends to you, you are leaving money on the table. You are leaving money on the table. Peter met with Jesus. What did he do? Talk to me, guys. What did he do? Talk to me. What did Peter do? Eh? NCK, what did he do afterwards? He went and called his brothers. I said, come and see. Come and see. You must use come and see in your business. Give your people things to use to say come and see. Inspire them. Motivate them by bonuses and commission to help you keep saying come and see. The woman that met Jesus at the well of Samaria, what happened to her afterwards? I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. She went to the village and said, come and see. The man that Jesus cast out the legions from, what did he do? He wanted to follow Jesus. He said, Jesus, I'll die with you. He said, no. That's not the plan. Go back to Decapolis, 10 cities, and tell them what the Lord has done for you. Until you equip your customers to be doing come and see for you, you are leaving money on the table. God bless you.